The grates are like the tires of a car. They're the first thing to go, right? I mean, that's the action item in a grill. It's really like the only moving part, especially in the gas grill world, charcoal world. This is what takes most of the abuse. This is a steel belted radial. It's better than any tire that's ever been on a grill before. And the nice thing is, this is where I say we got lucky. I don't care if it's a Fire Magic or a Big Green Egg XL or a charcoal BK or a gas Weber. They improve the cook a lot. On the gas grill world, we do the most good because they have the most challenges. Uneven heat, flare-ups, rust, all those things. We eliminate all that. We make sets for every Weber gas grill ever made. If you've got a Silver Bay or a Silver Bee at home, we'll put grill grates on that. You'll be amazed. You can either replace the grates or go right on top in the gas grill. This is what a typical gas grill looks like when it's a heat profile under infrared. Green is cold, white is hot, very varying degrees of temp. When you put grill grates on, it evens out the heat amazing. Say you've got 10 chicken breasts on here. 165, 164, 163. It is unbelievable the uniformity of a cook. This whole pattern knocks down flare-ups. When a flare-up happens, and they do, right? It pops through the holes, it's cut off from its source. It's like the Bellagio fountain, it goes right back down again. Flare-ups are a thing of the past. You get a pop of a flare-up, but it's gone. You can fill this whole thing with chicken thighs, and you are not going to be on fire. So the gas grill, even out the heat, kill the flare-ups, fill your grill, don't move your food around. Very even cooking, a boost of flavor, beautiful searing. People who've been grilling 30 or 40 years, I just tell them put a hamburger here and a hamburger here. Before you even bite into it, you're going to see the difference, you're going to hear the difference. Less shrinkage, drying out, and so forth. The guy who's been grilling 30 or 40 years is your best customer. Because he's going to come back in and say, I thought I had it. I had no idea how much better food could even be just because of a grate. So you've heard the flavorizer bar story from Weber, right? When a dripping hits that piece of metal, it's hot, it makes a spew of flavor. Well, we've moved the flavorizer bar to within an inch of the food. So now you picture a drip from that hamburger or that chicken, it hits here, it goes right back up, and really grilled flavor comes from the drippings. Yes. Drippings that get vaporized. Well, this is a flavor bath happening in here. So the drippings, they don't run off, they sear off. We do a lot of business with restaurants and caterers. I got guys putting spices and marinades down first. Right. You get this sizzle going on, and boom, put a piece of salmon over that. Makes sense. Boom. First and foremost, the lifting device. If that's a beautiful piece of salmon, I'm going right under it. I haven't even touched the food yet.
Look at that.
And just lifted it up.
Yeah, and I would imagine the spacing in between that's going to leave less room to stick.
It's not going to stick. But on the eggs, they go on top, and it's acting as a baffle. So a lot of the heat and the airflow is moved to the sides, and it's not flying up through the food. And you're keeping the drippings where? Right here. Instead of all the way down into the charcoal, the drippings, same story, you've got that vaporization happening right under the food. The knock on most pellet grills are they don't get hot enough to do a decent job as a grill. They're a phenomenal low and slow tool, but they wheeze at trying to get to 500 degrees. The magic really happens at 6 when you're talking steaks. We call them Sear Stations for pellet grills. And we make a sear station for all the Traegers. We tell people to get the Traeger as hot as it'll get. Just put it all the way to full. Lay the 3 panels right in the center. That's where the burn box is. You're going to pick up 150 degrees. Grill grates trap the heat. Instead of it flying into the hood, it's hitting the bottom, it's evening out, and then it's running the rails up. If you do sell a new Traeger, there's nothing wrong with saying, I have one more product I need to show you. It's called a sear station for pellet grills, and it's something you really ought to consider. Your customers rely on you anyway, for your advice. What do I need, Mark, to improve my grilling game? If someone comes up with a bag of pellets, you got grill grates on that pellet grill, right? They buy a bag of lump. You got grill grates on your eggs, so you have a lot of ways to introduce, but I have to tell you, you have to introduce it. Our product has to be sold, it has to be introduced. And people trust you guys. That's why they come to Ace Hardware. They want to know what you think. They have a question for you, and they rely on you. Sell your best customers first. If you've got guys that are coming in here week in, week out, Mark, you got grill grates? No? I got to show you this. I'm telling you, you know me well enough. You will love these things. You get that guy happy, his whole street follows him.
Word spread.
So the king of the cul-de-sacs, who you want to sell first.